Can a former UFC star learn to play tennis as an adult? We're gonna find out in this video. Hey, I'm Coach Michael. I'm a high performance coach here in San Diego, California. I've worked with thousands of high level players and one UFC fighter, and I'm here to share that lifetime of knowledge with you. Today we have Jess. Jess is a great athlete. She used to fight in the UFC, and she's taken on tennis now, and we're working on her forehands. Why don't we just go forehands and backhands today and just see where you're at? Jess is an advanced beginner, and so we're gonna cover some of the basic fundamentals. We're gonna work on her split step. I mean, what I wanna do with you today is actually, have we ever talked split step?
Yeah.
So I wanna see a split step. We're gonna work on her movement to peak of bounce. The best place to play tennis is right there at the peak. It's all the good stuff happens from there. We're gonna work on building a proper rotational setup.
Okay.
We gotta open more, and then ideally we start to get some topspin through that reach and uncoiling into the ball correctly. Go find that top, go get to it. Yeah, let's go, and then finish the move. It's gonna be a really fun video. Thanks for being here, let's go. Okay, why don't we just go forehands and backhands today and just see where you're at?
Okay.
Go to the baseline. All right, try to hit the yellow target. Okay, ready? And I'm just gonna throw you some balls and we're gonna see what happens now. Ooh, I like that one a little bit more. Cool. I mean, the cool thing is this, it's more controlled than when I saw you. Yeah, I mean, you still gotta revolve. I mean, all the same things apply.
Yeah.
We got to twist to a hands up position.
Yeah.
Right? Now that there's some control, we got to talk about more, but we got to get the hands up. We actually got to start getting to peak of bounce. And then, but let's go simple again. We got to get the hands up.
Okay.
We got to open more, and then ideally we start to get some topspin through that reach. But right now the reach is, again, it's a little muted. It's better than last time I saw you though,
yeah.
Right? And this is where it'd be fun to get some time with you here. But let me kind of like dig my mind into it a little bit. I mean, what I want to do with you today is actually, have we ever talked split step?
Yeah.
So I want to see a split step. I want to see the hand load. I want to see you get to peak of bounce and open the body. Let's leave the topspin on the side for a second.
Okay.
See if we can just kind of get the structure going a little bit. So let's start with the split step.
Okay.
Okay. When I hit the ball, you're in the air on contact.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I think we might have talked about it, but when I'm hitting the ball to you, you're in the air on contact. So let's get the split step going. Let's see if we can kind of improve the structures a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Beautiful, let's go. Awesome, come on. Missed that one. So let's do two things here. There's a lot to do, and it's why you are at the stage right now where you got to take all this to heart. I would, maybe we just do the forehand today, but take it all to heart and continue to work on it, because these patterns are gonna get deeper and deeper.
Okay.
And your control is building, but also your bad habits are growing.
Yeah.
When I hit the ball, you need to be in the air. Right now when I'm hitting the ball, you're just starting to leave, so you gotta leave the ground before I hit it. So when I hit it, you're actually in the air. Okay. Let's do a second thing too. Let's start hopping and topping. We have to build our technique, but let's start positioning ourselves a little bit better. So when I hit the ball, you're in the air on contact, okay? And then you go to peak of bounce. So I think, have I talked to you about peak of bounce?
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about it. There's so much to build at the early stages that it makes sense that you can't juggle everything. But the best place to play tennis is right there at the peak. It's all the good stuff happens from there. So let's get into our hop and top right now. Stay with the yellow target. Here we go, get ready. Ready, that's it, let's go. Up, go find your top. Beautiful job, let's go. Up, go get to your top. Good, and most of those tops are gonna be forward. Here we go, ready. Hop, come get to it. Wonderful, let's go. Awesome job, pal. Beautiful job. So much better. Cool. Better. Doesn't it feel like more together as a tennis player?
Yeah.
Those are fundamental pieces that just kind of put the base structure of movement together. So let's get into the technique a little bit, and I'm gonna find my way in, and you're doing wonderful. But let's say you're out there and you're playing in that group. Whether you're working on technique or not, you need to start always hopping and topping. And I think I left that with you last time I saw you, that it's time to always have your split step going. But also because you're working with the decompressed balls, topping is completely available to you right now. So moving forward, it should always be a hop and top.
Okay.
Let's do it again. One more time on the hop and top, and then we're gonna get into the technique. Beautiful job, pal. Come on. I'm gonna dance the top around a little bit. Good, I'm gonna dance the top around a little bit. Just, perfect, pal. That's awesome. Okay, wonderful. Last one. One more, here we go. Great. Do actually 2 more for me. I just wanna watch your split. Great, perfect. And then go top it, and then go top it. Good. So we got a little bit more erratic at the end. I was just dancing your top around. That's fine. We go out and we hop and top. So if you stand there for me. Good, that made sense, right? What's cool about that is you can already do it. Go do it. Go do it every time you go play. Go. So now let's talk about the technique. Did you have any questions on the hop and top?
No.
Okay. The split step was good. Once you started to leave the ground before contact, you could see it initiated your movement. Now, on the technique, we got to improve the rotation, right? Okay. Out of the split, we want to build a rotation, okay? And that's how we actually hunt top. Right now, you're kind of hunting top in this position. You get to the ball, and then there's some arm movement through. So what we want to do is that out of the split, we want to build our rotation. This is I call it for you, I'm going to call it the balloon. This position now allows us to hunt peak of bounce, and then when we get to peak of bounce, we're ready to rotate out of it. So one, this is a very fundamental position to swing on, but also if we're moving in this position, then when we get to the bounce, we're ready to have a swing. So let's go for it right here. I would say the things that you really got to grow right now are this position. So let's build it together. Build it together. Go ahead, build it with me, please. Good. And then let's just imagine we go to a top, and then the final twist. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Okay. Go ahead and build that position for me. So go ahead and rotate into that position. Good, that looks great. Now, it's kind of awkward to split in that position because honestly the split would predicate that, but we're gonna do it anyways. Okay, so build that rotational position. Good. You're gonna hit your hop and then you're gonna come find peak of bounce, and I want you to hold the finish so I can see it. Yeah, beautiful. Let's do it again. Ready, build it again. Good, come find your peak. Good, I wanna see that one again. Do it again, ready. So make the rotation, please. Good, come find your top. Yes, awesome. I make you hold it only because if I don't make you hold it, you don't quite get that hip revolution, right? You tend to go and just everything mute to get to little arm, but when I make you hold it, you give me full hip rotation to your target. So that's, if we look at where you still have to improve, not that, I mean, lots of places. I was gonna say not that much, but.
Be nice.
We all have lots of places to improve. You're doing wonderful. Can I tell you this? The day I met you, ball was out of control.
It was my first time.
Of course, everybody is out of control. Point is this, you have control now. Like they're almost all directing here. But we gotta get these pieces going or the habits are gonna get deep. Okay, so on a technical level, we have to get the hand loaded. We have, the racket head up, right, in our rotational position. And we have to get our body open to our target. And when you do that, also your reach is better. You don't get kind of that muted reach, right? We start to reach through. At some point, maybe today, we want to put topspin through that reach, a pronation through that reach. We're not going to worry about it right now. But what I want for you is clarity. So on 2 levels, the first thing, as far as movement, we're going to hop, we're going to top. As far as technique, we're gonna load hands up, we're gonna finish that twisting reach. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Here we go, set the rotation, please. Good, ready. So you're gonna hop, you're gonna top, you're gonna finish your move. Beautiful job, and hold that finish in a set for a second. Hop, you're gonna go top it and hold, and show me that. Beautiful. And I'm gonna come look at that one next time. That looks wonderful, let's go. Ready, build your rotation, you're gonna hop, you're gonna top, and you're gonna finish that move. Now, all the ball, beautiful, right there. Good, good. Yeah, and maybe we play with like reaching a little bit more, like just kind of like starting to break through, because you have a little bit of, I don't have a word for it, but you have a little bit of this going on, right? And so eventually we want our reach to be loose and fluid and have some more elongation on it, and that comes from the lack of the body opening. So
well,
great.
It's 2 decades of combat sports.
Yeah, just like punch. Yeah.
Body's a little tight. It's a little tight.
You're doing great though. You're doing great though. The balls, by the way, that you send over there, it's because the peak is here, and you have spent your tennis time so far just kind of like, I'm going, right? So the peak one, but it's there, and then what happens? You're here. So getting dedicated to hopping and topping it's gonna be amazing what happens for your game as far as control and movement, and then we're gonna keep doing this. I kind of want to get into topspin soon, but I want to do a few more of these, okay? Okay. All right, yeah, that looks great. Let's do what I call the fake and the real. So the fake and the real is we set it up one time, we do it, and then one time you got to go from ready position and do it. And if we get that nice, then we're going to try to add in topspin. Go top it. Yeah, more. Back hip. Now go from ready position and do it. Ready? Hop. Beautiful job. Wonderful. Let's go. Now do it from the fake. Set it up this time. Set the rotation up. Good. Ready? Come top it. Awesome. You got to hold it for me. Do it again. Ready? Do this one again. Go hold it so I can see the full rotation. And the reach. Now play with the reach. Go dig it. Dig it. Yeah. Just why not? Now go from ready position and do it. Awesome job. Let's go. Now build it again. Build it. Yeah. Go top it. Good. You just overran that top, right? So again, what happened there was top was here, but where'd you go?
Okay.
You went past top, so now you've got to make your full twist and ball go bad. Okay?
Okay. So is it my physical body position or is it where I'm hitting it?
No, you physically overran your top.
Okay.
And there's a lot of there's more work to be done. The real way, if you stand there for me, not the real way because you're doing the real way, but if you want to know the perfect equation for movement, it's this. So we have these hip lines here, right? These pelvic hip lines. If we trap peak of bounce in our pelvic hip lines, then we go to where we need. So if peak is right there, boom. Do you see how I put it right here? If peak is right here, then I'm there. So on that one, peak was here, but where'd you go? Here. So now you're here, but ball's there, right? So now
So where do I want the ball in correlation with my body?
You want it in your pelvic hip line in terms of, once you set that rotation, you want it here, and then you're going to load in, and then we don't want to overthink it from there.
Okay.
Okay. You did it on all of them except for the ones that I put here.
Okay.
You just have a ubiquitous sort of default in this direction.
Okay.
And I shouldn't be feeding you those trick balls. All right, here we go. Ready. So set the rotation, please. Good, set the rotation. Ready? Now go top it. Beautiful, that was a bad ball by me. And then finish the move, please. Now go from ready position. Nope, now you gotta go from ready position. Hop. Awesome. Good, and a little bit more. Good. Let's talk topspin. Yo, Peak team. If you're enjoying this video and you want even more Coach Michael, tons of Coach Michael, check out the link in the description. We're building a community. It's gonna be an awesome place. It's a place where you can have direct access to me. I'm gonna give you the blueprints for all the strokes step by step. We're gonna have special lessons there and more. I want you part of it. Now back to the video. First off, you're gonna go hopping and topping. Because there's a lot to be done. We gotta open stances and do all sorts of stuff, but you're gonna go hopping and topping. If you want in your head any more cues to that, this is gonna tell you how to get to top well. It's only gonna tell you how to get to top well though if you're in this position. Because if top's there and I'm like this,
sure,
ball go that way now, okay? So as far as movement, we're gonna hop and top. As far as the technique, out of the hop, we're gonna build this rotational position, right? We coil into this racket head up position. Are you with me on that? Now we're gonna go to top. We're gonna finish our twist. There's so much room there. Because you haven't finished your twist so much, the arms gets a little bit uppercutty, right? And so if we rotate then and start playing with this reach, then that's gonna start unlocking that stuff. Let's see if we can do topspin today.
Okay.
All right, great job so far. Hey, how dare you? Okay, let's try topspin. How do we get to topspin? Well, first let's just talk about topspin, okay? I think, so if you take your hand here and just kind of do what I do, and just go like this. Just roll the arm. This is called pronation, okay? This act right here is what creates topspin, okay? Within the swing, right? Within the uncoiling and the reach. So if you watch me, and don't watch the ball so much, just watch me. I'm pronating through my finish. I'm going under, up, and over the ball. And if you can even kind of see, there's a ball right here, right? Right here. And so that's what's creating the spin on the ball. All right, let's try it. All right, so you're gonna get in that same position. Turn to me. This can be a little awkward experiment, but just turn your body to me, because I'm just gonna drop balls and we're just gonna try to make topspin, okay? So I'm gonna put you in the position that I like, just like that rotational position. Great. Now, as far as grips, because you're at an early stage of the game, I don't wanna get super deep in the grip talk. This is acceptable. So let's have a conversation a little bit. There's a spectrum of grips, okay? From Eastern to Western, okay? You're right here, okay? So you're inside what's modern, but you're barely, okay? And the side that you're on is the side that makes it difficult to create topspin.
Okay.
Okay, it's the side that creates, basically there's two dynamics going on. Impact on the ball and spin. And we want to kind of balance those. You're at a very high impact zone, but you're at typically a low spin zone, although some people can do it. Like I can teach with an Eastern and roll the ball pretty good. Once I start playing somebody and they're it's impossible for me, and my grip rolls over. I like where you're at. I think what my theory on grips is this. At an early stage, if we keep going, hopping, topping, and trying to make spin, your hand's gonna find its way to the right place. It might open up a little bit. If it doesn't, then eventually we nurse it along a little bit. So for now, I'm gonna show you here. We're gonna leave the grip as you're comfortable, how you're just naturally holding it. We're gonna leave it where you're at. You're in a decent place.
Okay.
Like again, you're kind of at the beginning of the acceptable spectrum. Now, I'm just gonna show you where you might go over time. Open your hand, you might come a little bit more here, right? So just this knuckle here might start rolling here. And by doing that, can you go back to your original grip? Do you mind if I just toss your hand around a little bit? So this, stay loose here. So this is the grip you have now, okay? If you, over time, if you open the knuckle up a little bit, then it's just a little bit easier to turn the ball. In fact, if you look at it with my grip, like here I am in an Eastern, up here. Now, if I roll the grip a little bit, it's not as hard to pronate over the ball. I wouldn't play with it yet, but I like to sprinkle ideas in there so you understand. As you go out there, what I love about what you're doing is that you're working with the right balls for a beginner. Those balls allow you to build things correctly. So you're gonna go out there, hop, build your rotational position, find your peak of bounce, open your body, right? That's what you're gonna go do. And you're gonna start trying to make topspin. If topspin becomes you can't do it, then we gotta roll that knuckle a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, but let's just try it. Okay, another way to think about topspin, come down with the body, please. Come down, we're just rolling the ball. So just see if you can roll the ball. You did, do it again. Love it, do it again. Not that one. Body opened well though. Yeah. So what I want you to focus on right now is one, we have to have the full body opening, otherwise we're building things wrong. I want you to make spin. The trick to topspin, well, there's some different tricks, but the trick to topspin is this. We make topspin, and then we keep making topspin. Meaning I create pronation here, but I don't stop the pronated act. I keep reaching, even through my reach, if you watch me, even through my finish, I'm still turning my hand.
Okay.
So I want you to think about making topspin, but don't ever stop making topspin. Yeah, that looks wonderful, good. And you see also how I turn the face out a little bit?
Yeah.
That pronation of the face helps in the topspin creation. When you were going to me and we were doing hand, yeah, you could see that, right?
Yeah.
And it's not wrong, some people do it, but it will make it difficult for you to make topspin. So come down with the knees, good, ready, and let's pronate. I like it. Really focus though on rolling the ball. There you go, roll it. Does it help when I scream?
Yeah.
Great, here we go. Beautiful job. And then keep rolling to the finish. I want you to hold the finish, please. Good. And then keep, pronating. No, yeah, just keep that hand turning through the finish. That's good. Keep turning and reaching. Eventually, one day, if you continue to work hard at technical building, which I know you were because you're a great athlete and you already excelled at one sport. So there's no reason you can't excel at another sport. And you know what it takes? It takes work. Eventually, that finish will probably be more in this spacing. I doubt that you'll be over the neck. You just have to be right now.
Okay.
Okay, looks great. I love the setup, come down with the knees. Okay, make sure you're finishing the body, roll it. Awesome, let's go. Let's go, roll that ball. It's beautiful. Yeah, great. All right, let's do it from the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, now you gotta do it from the thing. We're gonna do the fake and the real though, like we were just doing, but with topspin. Okay, so set the rotational position, please. Coil into that. That's beautiful right there. Yeah, now that's cool. Ready, let's go. Now go find your top and roll it. You did it. You made topspin. It went off the court, but you made topspin. Good. You're gonna have to go find your top though. Go find your top and make topspin. It's bad feeding from me. You're doing great.
Terrible, right?
It wasn't good feeding. Yeah, I don't know that it was terrible, but
I'm glad you acknowledged that.
I said bad.
I appreciate that you acknowledged it.
You didn't have to go jump on it. Here we go. Ready. Go find your top and make topspin. Awesome, more. Ready, set your rotation, please. Go find your top and make topspin. Awesome. Let's continue to try to map out that full hip rotation and reach.
Yeah.
And then you're on it. Yeah. Hold this next finish, I wanna see it. A little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more. So set the rotation, let's go. Hold this last one, I wanna see it. Good. Yeah, much better. What is beautiful, by the way. It's great. Everything's good except, of course, the direction of the ball. You lost it.
Yeah.
Part of losing the direction of the ball is
and that's
you're doing something new to the ball, and so there's some calibration probably with contact point that occurs.
Am I too like into the ball?
You're just a two in front for whatever reason. Either you oriented to peak wrong or you got around it. I'm not watching it so hard. That's something we can finesse a little bit. Here's what I believe. If you hit a hop, build your position, find your top and make topspin, it's just gonna start working. You're gonna start calibrating on your own without me having to kind of finesse some of those dynamics. Hey guys, it's Coach Michael. Hope you're enjoying this video. Thanks for being here. I love you. Got a special offer for you. We are building a community. It's gonna be an awesome place, a place you can have direct access to me. I'm gonna have the blueprints for all the strokes, step by step. We're gonna have special lessons there. Check out the link in the description. Do it, and hope to see you there. All right, let's get back to the video. Let's do a couple more. Ready, set the rotation. Yeah, we're gonna go there. Good, find your top and make topspin. Good, yeah. I think the missing piece is that because you're thinking topspin, are you getting to your peak of bounce?
I'm not sure, I just feel really jammed.
Yeah, so I want you now to reset that in your mind, that out of the hop, we're looking for peak of bounce and then we're creating topspin from there. Because then it's gonna give you more direction. Come down with the body, please. Good, find your top, go to the top. Good, and make topspin, good. So set your rotation, go to your peak and make topspin. Now, yeah, better. Did you see it got better? It gets better when we have that purpose on the court as far as movement and the fundamental movement. Here we go, ready, so set the rotation, good. Go find your top, I want more topspin and I want to finish of the body. Yeah, I want more body though. Last one, set the rotation, good. Find your top, go give me some topspin, good. A lot of it's there. That was another great example of this. First off, it's good. Secondly, anything that broke down there is within the topics today. Peak of bounce was right here. Peak of bounce was right there. You went a little bit here. So peak was there. You should have been here, here, here through a topspin rotation, right? You went here. Now, where's the ball?
Okay.
Now what happens?
So I'm just over rotating?
You're not oriented to peak well, yes.
Okay.
You're not quite moving, like again, if peak was there and it should have been here, yes. You could say over rotating. Part of that also might be, yes, over rotation, because we're setting you up. Part of it's just also I'm setting you in a rotational position. So let's see if I can kind of get the ball in the right slot for you here. Set the rotation again. Good, yeah, good. Now you go to your peak with your hips. Good, do it again, set the rotation. Go to your top. It's great, here we go. And then finish your move, set the rotation. Better, because I was active in putting the ball kind of in that hip zone, so part of that's just the learning process. What's cool is everything that we want, and I wanted more here, by the way, but everything I want from you has been discussed today. Now let's go a little bit, let's finish here, the fake and the real. Most dangerous thing you do is this business here. The most dangerous thing for the future of your game is the lack of full rotation in your body. Okay, so we've talked a lot because I want you to have a lot. I want you to leave here and go make your improvements, but you got to watch that back hip. Part of it is too is like, are those tennis shoes? They are tennis shoes. Okay, great. Some people when they're in running shoes, they don't want, like I'm wearing running to teach, they don't want to make the rotational position, so just, it's good. You got tennis shoes on. All right, let's go the fake and the real. So set the rotation one time. So set it, good, that looks great. Yeah, and go find your top. Good, and now go from ready position. Good, everything's there except again, you go sideways, but the top's forward. You see it though, right? You're doing awesome, pal. Now let me show you one thing about your ready position. So go to your ready position. So go to your rotational position. Okay, what I like people to do on their ready position is to be in their rotational position. So there's no reason for you to be here and then have to make that pronation out. Why not just be here? That looks great. Yeah, here, and then it's like, boom, and I'm ready to go.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah, for everybody out there in peak world, seriously, I like ready positions that are versions of our forehand rotational position. Like this is mine, I'm like here, boom, and I'm ready to go. Mine, unless you're like Casper Ruud and you're waiting on a backhand, or there's like 3 guys who do it wrong. Okay, sorry, here we go, ready. Good, that looks great. Now, okay, I'm last little bit here though, because it is important to me that we have the hierarchy right. Get back to hopping and topping right now. Get back to hopping, topping, and finishing the move. If the top spin's inside that, that's great. Top spin's the roof. I want the...
Good foundation.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I was gonna say the bottom, but yeah. Here we go, get ready, here we go, ready. Go find your top, go find that top, go get to it. Yeah, let's go, and then finish the move. Let's go, you're gonna hop, go find that top, go get it. Yeah, you gotta go finish that. Good, let's go. Hop, go top it, go get that top. Good, let's go finish that move. And then hold this one, let's see it. Yeah, let's go, 2 more. Got it, let's go. Last one, ready. Hop, top, finish the move. Beautiful job. Beautiful job today. Let's put let's have one more like blah from me that says what we're doing, and then you're done. And then you get out of here. Okay, go over there. What you have to do when you leave here. Go, keep having fun, you're doing great. Hop and top. Hop, rotational position, top, finish. Those have to get done better. In fact, let's, again, hop, rotational position, out of the hop, right? The hop actually sets it. Find your top, finish the move. That has to get done. Almost on every ball I gave you there, the top, because it's also green dot and I'm hand feeding, the top was in this space. On almost every ball, where'd your hips go? Here, probably because we're doing all these drills and stuff. What's that?
He told me to go there.
What did I do?
You told me to.
Well, I didn't. I told you what?
You told me to rotate like that.
No, I told you to, yes, you know, in the practice.
We have it on film.
What do you mean? Don't say yes to her. I would never say it wrong. What I'm saying is this. What did I tell you? How dare you to? I told you hips have to face top, right? This hip line. You see this pelvic hip line? It has to face top. If you do that, you get to pace the ball correctly.
Okay.
Most of those, when I gave them in this space, you did wonderful. When I gave you in this space, that's when you got here. Again, top's there, so there's a lack of alignment. Okay. All good, just know that. That's okay. When you start, if you're playing tennis and you're sailing balls a little bit that way, part of it also is just all the drills you're doing, you're at beginner drills, and we tend to overcork people in beginner drills. But, so that's that, you understand that, right? So hop, build the rotational, find the top through our hip lines, finish the move. Inside that move is topspin. Okay. You're the best. Thank you for coming, seriously.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. We love you so much, I love you so much. If you like this video, please do the things, hit the subscribe, comment, say something nice, and like. Hunt the top, baby.